What's going on, guys? It's Connor from M Creek Renovations, and tonight we're clocking back into the night shift. We're back in our master bathroom, looking to tackle caulking, wood filler on all the little brad holes, just a lot of little to-do lists and check off items. I want to really finish this bathroom, and that way we can just mark it off our list and then go into the actual master bedroom. But we've done a lot in this area so far. Let's just do a quick little update. So let's start with the Vanity. We got this from Wayfair. When we ordered it, we were expecting to have the sink top with it. The countertop ended up cracking during shipment. We reached back out to Wayfair. They ended up giving us a replacement cost for it. So we took that money, saved most of it, and I put it back into a concrete countertop. Went ahead, chiseled the edge, maybe gave it like a live edge look. I had my buddy Dylan come over last weekend and we put the 2 vessel sinks on top along with the faucets. This came in clutch. We used ChatGPT. We were finding out, hey, what it will look good with different lighting and what the mirrors look like. We ended up settling on these 2 mirrors. They're kind of like half circle mirrors, and it comes with these 2 side lights as well. Again, we got them on Amazon. I can link everything down in the description below, but this is really coming together. I went back with like a micro cement over top, but when we started drilling the holes for the vessel sinks and actually putting the drain down in there, it was too thick and it just ended up kind of ruining the top layer. So I may go back over with something else. If you guys have any ideas on what I should finish the top with, we still want a lighter color. I still like the white, maybe the off-white beige color. We still like it, it looks clean, but we need to do something as like a top coat. Then we're gonna make our way into the closet area. This is a built-in closet I made. Man, this process has been going on for the past couple of weeks. Started out from nothing, it was a blank canvas, and then worked our way up. Everything was designed by ChatGPT, which is kind of crazy. Put in a prompt, put in pictures of what the existing looked like. It just spit out a bunch of AI images based on the space. We picked the one that we liked the best, and then just kind of tweaked it ourselves. But these need to be painted. I just put the drawer fronts on top. I have a full video that I'll be releasing here in the next couple days. I need to add a couple things. Again, of course, the closet rod, a couple drawers on the side, maybe like a pant holder that looks something like this. Still, it needs to come together, but again, we can finish that another day. And now we're in our bathroom. Again, when Dylan came over the previous weekend, he helped me hook up all these shower fixtures. That was a ton of work. The hot and cold nozzle needed to be swapped because Delta, of course, carries a different nozzle than anything else, so you need to change it. It's very frustrating. So we had to open up the back, remove the faceplate, switch it all out, and we were able to finish off the micro cement all around the walls. I was able to seal those on a couple of videos ago, and then put up these wood slats that kind of tie everything together. But yeah, there's a couple things that I need to do. I need to silicone the tub. I need to do something with this area by the window, kind of like where the micro cement overlapped the actual sheetrock itself. There's a big gap, probably about a ½ inch, just kind of gap that needs to be filled or trimmed out. I don't know yet. I'll think of something. And then we also need to paint the top. But those are all little things that need to be done. Hopefully I can get as much done tonight, again on the night shift. So yeah, let's actually start with this window right here. I kind of have an idea. Let me know what you think. So this is the game plan to cover this like overhang from the micro cement to the drywall. I took this piece of 1x6, cut it down. It is thicker, which is nice. I can get that same reveal. I just back cut so that it'll sit flush against the wall, and then also cut out for the overhang. And hopefully it all ties together. Something like that. And then possibly, as we go down the road, I can add hooks to this 1x, and then we can hang towels or clothes or whatever when we're getting out of the shower. We can just grab it to go, because right now we don't have any hooks or anything to grab from. All right, I just put 2 pocket hole screws on the back side of it. Let's give it a shot. Check it one more time. Now all these little holes that we just hit with the brad nailer, we're gonna finish it with some Dry Dex spackling. This stuff is great, it doesn't shrink. Or some people fill the brad nails with caulk, but over time then it'll start to shrink and then you'll notice the actual brad nail. But this stuff does not shrink. It goes on pink, and when it dries it's white, and you go ahead and sand it. You'll never know that you shot it with a brad nail. Completely covers it, blends everything in. It's great. I just kind of get my finger in and just run over all the holes. A little bit there, just enough, just to kind of cover the hole. I usually do this before caulking. Sand everything down until it's nice and smooth, wipe everything down, then for the final bit, hit it with caulk. While the filler is drying, I'm gonna take the Alex Plus, what I'm gonna be used to caulk around the window. What I normally do is take a razor blade knife at an angle, cut the tip of the caulk gun. So now I have a little opening, right? And I'm going to cut the sides just a little bit. So I'm gonna just kind of shave it on one side, shave it on the other. So I have something like this. I mean, it's really small. Usually all caulk guns have this little stabber. You're gonna run it through the hole, stab it, breaks the seal. So now it's fresh. And I'm gonna go squeeze it out just enough. Yeah. It's been long enough to sand it. I actually just bought this nice sander. It's a Milwaukee M18 sander. It was $150, a little pricey, but I really wanted to invest in a cordless option. It came with two XC 5 amp hour batteries, which again, those run you $100 a piece. It came with two of them plus the sander, all in 150 bucks. Overall, I've been using it for a couple of days. I've used it to sand on the closet and it's worked wonders. It has a vacuum attachment. I just have my rigid shop vac and I hook it up right here just like that. And we're good to go. And there we have it. This is what it looks like now. Next thing that we got to do is install a toilet seat. I'm gonna stick this right here. Has these nice little tabs. It should come with a back bolt, washer, and a bolt. So put that there. Then you want to put them both together and sandwich them and run it underneath. Now that the toilet seat's on and good to go, we're gonna switch gears and go to the tub. Where the micro cement meets the tub, I wanna fill that gap with 100% silicone. I'm gonna throw this in the caulk gun, prep the area with tape so that it doesn't smear anywhere. When messing with silicone, it's extremely tacky and it will get everywhere. It's not just like regular caulk. So make sure you prep pretty good. This is how I'm gonna prep. I got it all taped and I'm aiming for about a 1/4 inch bead of silicone all around the tub so that I know no water will get in between or underneath the actual micro cement and the tub. Also, you're gonna need a glove. I'll show you what you're gonna need this for in about 2 minutes. Trying to record in this bathroom is just not going too well. So, got your glove on. What you're gonna do is come back with water and dip my finger in here, right? Get it wet. And I'm gonna run my finger across the silicone and press it in and then peel the tape off and it should be perfect. So that's all we got going on for tonight. The next steps is we can start painting. What I'm gonna do is sand down all the trim, all the stuff that we filled in with the Dry Dex. So I'm gonna come back and sand, do that off camera. But in the next day, I want to tackle this vanity top, probably do another coat of micro cement over top, officially seal it with a concrete sealer so that no water can get in, but we'll save that for another video. So that's all we got for tonight. If you're interested, I just installed a smart lock on our exterior door. I'll leave that video right here, so go check it out. I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.